I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. What am I doing? What am I doing? Father, if you want me to make this video, I need you to make it easy. So today's a little different. I'm just going to chat with you today. I'm going to harvest a few flowers I have here in our front little cut garden area. I'm going to just make a bucket of flowers and chat with you about something that's been on my heart for quite a while now, and it's time to finally address it. If this happens to be the first video that you're seeing from me, my name is Sarah, and this is a homesteading hustle, and I have done a variety of videos on this channel. Sometimes I'm in the kitchen cooking, sometimes I am out in the garden, sometimes I'm doing things with the animals. We do raise our own meat birds, so I have a variety of things that I've shared on this channel. Now, when I started this channel, I initially, right away, came up with 3 buckets that I wanted my content to fit into. The 3 buckets are farm, faith, and food. But something I haven't done much of is shared much about faith. And if I want that to be one of my pillars and one of the reasons why I started a channel in the first place, why am I not sharing very much in the faith aspect of my life? And while I do trickle it in here and there, it really has not been a large pillar here on my channel like I anticipated, or like I'd planned to. And so I want to change that. Now, as I've been going through this process of content creation and trying to figure out my place here on YouTube, I've really struggled with figuring out, like, what kinds of videos should I make? What kinds of videos do people like? I haven't really spent a ton of time talking about not only what I believe, but how do I walk in that? And what does that look like for our family? And how do I incorporate that in with our homesteading lifestyle? Right? And if I want faith to be one of my pillars, I definitely need to be talking about it more. I need to be incorporating it in. Now, I'm not saying that I'm here to teach anybody anything, because that is definitely, I am all about sharing experiences. I am not over here claiming that I know all the answers, but I do feel like this strong desire to just share, whether that's sharing our homesteading lifestyle, or even just sharing parts of faith and maybe what place I'm in right now, or what I'm learning, or whatnot. I think it's really important to be able to just have these open conversations. An airplane. It is an airplane. You got it. Can you put this in the bucket, please? So I was trying to assess some reasons why have I not shared much about our faith, or my faith, I should say. I'll speak more because this channel has mostly been just me behind the camera. I'll just speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for the rest of my family, unless it's like a timeline of when we started or stopped something. But for the most part, I'll just speak on like where I am and maybe what I'm learning in that state. So I do plan to share more about that kind of stuff, because I think it's important not only to be able to communicate that, but you never know who's going to be on the same page as you, and who just needs kind of a friend to listen to or to chat with. And that's something that I think that a lot of people are missing, is just somebody to bounce ideas off of, or thoughts, or somebody to bring clarity to a subject, or to enlighten you, or to give you some sense of friendship or clarity or something of that nature. I heard this saying the other day, and it's just so true in this situation with me. And I don't remember what podcast I was listening to or something, but they said majority of the time when we don't do something, it's because we don't feel qualified. And I truly think that that's why I haven't shared much about my faith here, and my faith journey, I should say, on this channel, is because I feel like I definitely think I don't feel qualified. And the reality is I don't need to be qualified to share with you my experience. It's my experience. Now, if I'm trying to teach you something, I should be pretty solid in that. And there's some things that I'm absolutely very solid in. But there's definitely there's definitely a level of insecurity when it comes to sharing certain things. And for some reason, for me, faith is that. I think I often don't want to misrepresent who our Creator is. Who is Yah? Who is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Like, what is his character, and what has he called upon us for our lives, and how do we walk in that? And I often feel, because maybe I'm not as well versed as a lot of people in the Christian faith, when it comes to anybody sharing their experiences, my walk is not perfect. Like, there is a lot of things that I fail at, a lot of things that I don't do well. And there's a few things I do very well. It's everybody's walk is very different. And I think sometimes we can get down on ourselves about how well we're doing. And if we're not doing up to the standard we think we should be, that it's not worthy of sharing. And I need to get over that, because I think that, I don't want to say I feel called to share it, because I think a calling can be loosely interpreted. I do feel pulled in that direction, and I have since I started my channel, because clearly I included faith as a pillar, and I have not really made it a pillar. And so I plan on walking better in that, and sharing more about where I am, how I'm doing things, and what does that look for my life, and maybe some areas that I'm failing at, because that might be something that you can relate to. And ideally, I just want to be honest and raw and relatable when it comes to this channel. And if you've been here for a while, I hope you can see that, because I share, I'm always getting interrupted in videos, and things are popping in. I'm recording one video over multiple days, so there's just, things are very flawed, and that's okay, because that's reality, that's real life. And my walk in my faith can be very flawed too. And obviously we have aspirations to walk in it the best that we can with the knowledge that we've been given. And some days that's better than others. And so I do want to be transparent, and share that, because like I said, I do feel pulled in that direction to share that. I don't know 100% what that looks like, but you can anticipate seeing more of that from me. So let's keep cutting some flowers. And I keep hearing this phrase over and over in my head. And the phrase is, include me. Just include me. I can't help but think that that's God telling me, you need to include me in this if you want this to be successful, if you want to really connect with people. I think that you need to include me. Not I think. He's saying, include me. And so I need to just be obedient in that. And this is part of that. When we include God in our lives and in things that we want to pursue, he will open doors that we had no idea could be opened. And sometimes it's just a matter of, we need to be obedient in order to see those doors open. And I've seen that happen for many people, especially when they are clearly putting God first in their life. They're taking time out of their day right away in the morning to put God first. They're doing, they're staying in the Word all day. They're praying throughout the day. And they're just a really amazing representation of who God is and the light that we're supposed to shed. That is His light. We are supposed to shed that. And when you see people honoring that and walking in that light, the fruitfulness of that is unmatched. Now that I have a bucket of flowers here, I'm going to put these together in a pretty arrangement and enjoy them thoroughly, because flowers bring me so much joy. It's insane. There's nothing better than a beautiful bouquet of flowers on your counter. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for listening to me rant today. It's just something that's been weighing heavy on my heart, and I've been wanting to share it. And I hope that you'll stick around and hang out with me for it. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful, blessed day.